Meckel's Cave. Published by ScienceDirect.com. Peer Review Report. Objective: to review the microsurgical anatomy of Meckel's Cave, a detailed knowledge of which is a prerequisite to devising an appropriate surgical strategy and performing successful surgery. Methods. The microsurgical anatomy of Meckel's Cave was studied under an operating microscope in 15 human cadaver heads, 30 sides. To understand the meningeal architecture and the cross-sectional anatomy of Meckel's Cave, serial histologic sections were made in an additional adult human cadaver specimen. Results. Meckel's Cave is a natural mouth-shaped aperture connecting with the posterior fossa that is located in the medial portion of the middle cranial fossa. The cave extends forward similar to an open-ended three-fingered glove and provides a channel for the rootlets of the trigeminal nerve, the trigeminal ganglion, and the ophthalmic, cranial nerve V1, maxillary, cranial nerve V2, and mandibular, cranial nerve V3, divisions until they reach their respective foramina. The average height of this oval mouth was found to be 4.2 millimeters, range 3 to 5 millimeters, and the average width was 7.6 millimeters, range 6 to 8 millimeters. The mouth of Meckel's Cave was located 12 millimeters, range 10 to 15 millimeters, superior and medial to the internal acoustic meatus, and 6.5 millimeters, range 5 to 8 millimeters, superior and medial to the dural point of entrance of the nervus abducens, and 20 millimeters, range 18 to 23 millimeters, medial to the arcuate eminence. Conclusions. Detailed and sound knowledge of the microsurgical anatomy of Meckel's Cave, which borders on surgically important structures, such as the internal carotid artery and cavernous sinus, is essential to performing precise microneurosurgery in this region. This study describes the complex anatomy of Meckel's Cave and surrounding structures to provide the knowledge needed to devise a more complete surgical strategy and establish accurate orientation during the surgical procedure. Introduction. Meckel's Cave is a gateway of prime significance, leading into various regions of the skull base. The cellar and paracellar areas, including the lateral cellar compartment, known as the cavernous sinus, tentorial incisura, petrous apex, petroclival region, posterior fossa, middle fossa, and infratemporal fossa, can be accessed after exploring Meckel's Cave 1, 14, 15, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25, 29, 30, 31. The most common tumors in Meckel's Cave are neurinomas and meningiomas. However, this area can also be the site of many other types of pathologic lesions: 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 18, 27, 28, 33, 34. Among the numerous publications relating to the anatomy of Meckel's Cave, very few descriptions are detailed. Deficiencies still exist in microsurgical anatomy and meningeal architecture and require further investigation. A detailed study of the microsurgical anatomy of this region would contribute to precise preoperative planning and successful realization of surgical strategy. The purpose of this study is to investigate thoroughly Meckel's Cave and its relationship to adjacent structures, and to comprehend the relevant anatomic landmarks that guide the neurosurgeon during surgical approach, dissection, and removal of a pathologic lesion.